I think everyone needs at least one vintage watch in their collection. They have that kind of character and charm that you just can't buy new. These watches have lived a life, this one longer than my own even. And now it's my turn to wind it up, and now it's my turn to wear it. I was so excited being able to get this watch for just a little over 600 euros. Normally in this price range, triple calendar moon phases are not in a good shape. But if you look at this watch, this is basically a new old stock triple calendar moon phase, meaning the case is perfect, the dial is perfect, and even the movement looks beautiful. Even the case back, you can still see the numbering and the brushing on the case back. The triple calendar moon phase complication is a very, very iconic type of complication, type of calendar complication, and you see them at any major high-end brand. And the brands that don't offer them anymore, for example Omega and Rolex, you will see their triple calendar moon phase watches fetch incredible prices at auction. There's just something so special about a calendar complication, a watch that can show you what day it is, what month it is, and even a moon phase, albeit the most useless complication, but the most romantically beautiful complication. This watch will show you anything you will need to know: the month, the day of the week, the date, and even the moon phase if you're so inclined. And if you're wondering, the calendar, or at least the calendar discs on top, are in Spanish, which I always found that a cool idea to have a calendar with a foreign language. Just makes it a little more interesting in my opinion. And I've put this watch on this dark blue suede strap, and I think it looks amazing with it. It complements the blues on the dial and makes the rose gold really pop. And always when I wear this watch, it just feels so special to first set the calendar and then just walk around with this watch. It's really just a beauty. It is a Venus caliber 203, a very widely used calendar movement at that time. And they even coated it kind of red gold or rose gold to fit the case. The indices on the dial are rose gold, and the Dauphine hands are rose gold as well, just like the pointer date hand. You have a beautiful sky blue date track around the dial, and you have a moon phase disc with stars and these kind of gimmicky moons with faces on them. What do you think about vintage watches? I think you probably enjoy them, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on this video. But let me know what makes you enjoy vintage watches, and let me know what you think of this one. And while I like sports watches as well, as they're obviously much more usable, under 1,000 euros, I just think these vintage watches offer so much character. And what I love even more than a regular dress watch is dress complications. And what is more useful than a calendar complication? I mean, look at this watch. I got this watch for a little over 600 euros. I mean, go have a look what you can get for 600 euros new. I mean, I had to get up at 4 in the morning to win the eBay auction. And let me tell you, don't expect to sleep after, because if you win, you're not gonna sleep. Other than that, this dial is quite restrained. There's just 4 markers at 12, 3, 6, and 9. And in between you have very thin painted lines. Then you have the brand name, which is Aetos, which means eagle in Greek. Never heard of them, but they seem to be a Geneva watch brand, which is always very nice. I have no way of knowing if this is the original case or the original dial, because it's very difficult finding any information about this watch brand at all, and even less about the specific model. And to be honest, I don't care at all. This watch looks amazing. It doesn't have an obviously painted dial or something like that. It looks new old stock, and I will likely never sell this watch, as I will never be able to get a triple calendar moon phase for this kind of price. I was confused at the beginning because we have 4 complications: day, date, month, and moon phase, but there's only 3 pushers. Obviously, this doesn't have a quick set. It's not that kind of error yet. But then I found out that one of the pushers, the pusher at 4 o'clock, if you push it lightly, it will change the date. If you press it deeply, it will change the moon phase. Let me know if I made you reconsider vintage watches, and I hope to have at least showed you a beautiful watch today. And if you stuck around until the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment if you have something to say, and if you like this content, check out our channel and maybe consider subscribing. Thank you so much for sticking around. See you next time. Ciao.